Hey y'all, what it is, what it do? It's your girl, it's your favorite, Brittany. Baby, I'm back. I am better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe to the channel. Like the video, y'all. Because it's gonna be a good one. This one is for the books. Like the video and click the bell to be notified. Y'all know I post damn near every day. So, click the notification thing so you can be one of the first to see my videos. And you won't miss out. You won't be like, oh my God, I didn't even know she posted. You'll know I posted because your notifications is on. Clock it, period. All right, y'all, come on, get into our theme song. Get ready to dance. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing Dougie Pow or Dougie Yow into this video. Click the link down in my description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come. Without further ado, let's go and get into this video. Now, pause, wait, hold on, because I forgot to tell y'all. I am reviewing Valley Girl Season 3 on my Patreon. I'm also doing Baddies West on my Patreon. I'm almost done with Baddies West. But I just started Valley Girls. I think I'm on episode 3 now. So make sure y'all go over there. Link is down in the description. Also, I do a clean sweep on Wednesdays over there. And not only do I do a clean sweep, I'm also thinking about doing Playboys Las Vegas whenever they do bring that one out. All right, y'all. Now, come. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So this episode right here had me. I was locked in whole time. And this episode really had me grateful. As soon as I got done with it, I started talking out loud. And I was like, you know what? This is why I love my job. This has always been a career that I've wanted to do. I've always been passionate about shows that I watch because I'm not the type of person. I've told y'all on my lives many a times. I don't watch a whole bunch of TV. Every show don't just grab my attention. I get bored very easily. And I mean, don't get me wrong. This show definitely has its ups and its downs. And sometimes certain episodes are less interesting than others. But this episode right here had me yeah, this is why I love what I do. This is why I clock in every Sunday to give y'all a review. I love what I do very much so. This had me fired up. I was excited to come and review this episode for you guys because I'm like, oh, baby, they ate down. I was locked in the full episode. This episode had a lot of funny moments. I was keying when Diamond took that elbow and gave that WWE SmackDown, baby. I hollered so loud, baby. My neighbors probably heard me. Baby, I hollered. I screamed. If I had water in my mouth, it would have been on the floor. It was that funny to me. When I tell y'all I was locked in, when Ivory was on the homies, I said, oh, bitch, get in now, baby. I was enjoying it, okay? I was enjoying it. I enjoyed this episode so much. From the girls I barely care for to the girls I always want to see eat. I'm like, okay, finally Pretty P and Ivory are clocked in to do their job because y'all know they kind of been in the background a little bit this season. So I'm like, okay, yeah, get in there. Give me that. I need that. Summer definitely doing what Summer does best. Stirring up the drama. So low key, no shade. We needed her to come back. No shade. We needed her to come back and clock in. I feel like this episode was really Dolly's episode. Dolly, baby, they said you want to be Summer. Okay, be Summer then. Come on. You finna get that. You want to steal chains? All right, run these fades back to back to back. And y'all know she misses Fragile Dazzle, the queen of being fragile. Y'all know that. So it's my arm, my pinky, my eye, my eyebrow. I said, girl, I ain't never seen a bitch get injured more than Dolly. Okay? I was like, oh, Lord. Lex, oh my God. Y'all know she fights so wild. But when I say in it, bitch, I'm talking about in it. Throwing them, throwing them, baby. I mean, throwing them. Like I told y'all before, she fights so wild. Wild.com. time, okay? Coming from the wild animal. When I say throwing a beat, on it. Natalie's still up there lying, irritating as ever. We're banned. Shut up. I been told y'all, I been clocked. I'm like, Natalie really be lying. She be trying to make it seem like they more than what they are. Like, girl, y'all is not banned. Shut up. Ain't nobody banning y'all. They really probably got it in their contract. Like, hey, regardless of how long we stay, y'all have to pay us outright. And if they end up fining or something, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm sure it really went something like that. Like, girl, in y'all contract, y'all probably got, like, if they fight, you know, hey, we still get all our money. I'm sure it's not that. I understand, like, she don't want them to fight at they stuff, you know, because it can be a problem. I can understand that. And they don't necessarily fight in all of the clubs that they go in. They don't. But I'm sure 10 times out of 10, they have it in them contracts that they have with these people that if the baddies fight, we leave, we still get all our money. Like, it is what it is. And the people are like, okay, because they still collected all their money at the door through the tickets or whatever. So it's a win-win for both parties. The only people that's getting screwed over is the consumer. That right there. I have one more point. Oh, Dolly. I definitely understand where Dolly is coming from. Even though y'all know I'm not the biggest Dolly fan, I don't care for her. I understand where she's coming from. You over here telling her keep her head up, telling her how to fight me, and you gonna try to dance with me in the club? You get back. Get back. Get back. Back up. Don't touch me. I don't like you like that. Like, I'm one of them type of people too. To an extent, like me, my sister said I have the best nice nasty in the world. I'm very good at nice nasty, but to an extent. Like, sometimes I just have to give it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just have to get like that. And I gotta bring the nigga up out of me. Cause the nigga be like, yeah, I don't like you. And get away from me. Like, why are you talking to me? I'm quick to be on that type of, well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not going to say I'm quick, but when I'm irritated or if I've just had enough, I've had enough. Like, I'm over it. I'm done. You don't have to worry about me. Don't come in my face. So I understand her feeling some type of way because it's like, girl, you say we cool. You know, we just got cool early this season. Then you want to tell somebody, oh, keep your head up. You want to coach abroad. And then when we get in the club, you want to be in my face trying to dance on me if you don't back up. So I definitely understand that. I definitely do. But let's go and get into the video. Now, they stopped the episode with Tavii being like, you know, I'm tired of having dialogue. Like, let's get there. Her and Dolly start running it. And you really don't know who won, who lost. Because it was kind of just like, run up, both of them was him. Girl, it was Dolly taking Tavii's bunny and throwing it on Cole. Like, she like, Cole, Illa, hold this real quick so I could fight. But, you know, it was what it was. It was kind of just like a little pre-fight. Now, Ivory is helping Tavii take off her wig. Girl, she like, keep your head up. Like, that's where you messed up. Keep your head up. When she grabbed her in the back of her neck, I said, damn, Tarzan, hold on. Just vibe. You can demonstrate on me, but don't grab my neck like this. So she tell her, keep your head up. You'll be fine. I do like Ivory as a coach. I love her as a coach, but also too, Ivory do be playing both sides. She do. She be playing both sides. She want to be cool with everybody, but you can't help everybody during a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is with Tavii wanted to be roommates with these girls. Tavii only want to continue to get out there, in my opinion, with Dolly is because she know, okay, I could fight Dolly. Dolly do have the chain. Don't get me wrong. I get the quote unquote circumstances. Like, she got my chain, so I want to fight her because of my chain. But in my opinion, the only reason why Tavii want to keep fighting Dolly is because she feel like she could like win with Dolly. She knows she ain't winning with legs. That's why she ain't calling Lex out. She asking Lex, like, what's your problem with me? What's your problem? You want an explanation when it comes to Lex. But when it comes to Dolly, you feel like, I can handle Dolly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just had her bloody last week. Like, nigga, what's up? That's the only reason. And I feel like when it comes to Dolly, like, you don't feel like you can handle Lex. You feel like you can handle me. And yeah, granted, you got me last week. But now, every time you call me out, I'm on that. Like, I'm going to show you I ain't no easy task. So they start off with the second round. And I believe Dolly heard what Ivory said, because this time her head was up. Tavii then grabbed that neck, started pushing her head down, and started getting her. So, the fighting technique changed. And I think once, Dolly seen her technique change, she was like, oh, okay, got it. So she told you to do that. I think she started putting the puzzle pieces together in her mind. And then she trying to keep a good face too, like, okay, but mind you, Ivory in the back, like, all right, like, yeah, that's how you do that. So she already knew, oh, okay, you put it in her head to do that. You helping her out. Got you. And then it's my thing too, like, no shade. Tavii, the what's next is taking me, because now it's what's next? What's next? After you ain't got coached a little bit. Like, mind you, you did not come up with this concept yourself. You just continue to walk in blind. You ain't fought her that many times. You ain't picked up on the technique yet. You ain't be like, okay, her head always down, my head down too. Like, let me raise my head. You didn't change up your technique at all. So the what's next is really annoying for me, because it's like, why are you what's nexting? Like, what are you what nexting about? When it was a fair fade. It was given tie, for the most part when y'all first started. Now it's what's next, because you ain't got some tips. Now all of a sudden you really running it. Like, girl, just vibe. Now, I'm not gonna lie. After Tavii got her tip, she then ran up on Dolly. She feeling confident. I didn't understand why then all the other girls started running over there, like, what y'all, if anything, none of y'all like Dolly, so why is y'all running up over there? And it never gave Lex was finna jump. And regardless, this, I mean, yeah, it is shade. I ain't gonna lie, this is shade. A lot of y'all can't fight for real. So regardless if she jumped in or not, a lot of y'all can't take Lex. So just, simmer down. Chest vibe. Simmer down, for she turn up on y'all. Just relax. Diamond ends up calling Natalie out, saying, like, you need to jump in and handle it. Lex, makes it very clear that she was not trying to jump no Tavii. Who is Tavii? She already beat Tavii up, And then Summer jumps in and is like, Dolly can handle herself. She don't need Lex. Which is true to an extent. Dolly can fight, Dolly can fight. So she really don't necessarily need Lex to jump in, nor was it given Lex was going to jump in. And if she was, number one, most of y'all on the side who ran over there can't fight, can't fight, but damn sure not beating up on no legs. Not beating up on no legs. And three, I thought y'all ain't like Tavii. Tavii the same one who was fighting some of y'all over there in that little clique. So why are we jumping up for her? Let her be the army of one. She chose the side of LC and Russian. So, allow her to stand in the paint by herself. Why are y'all, quote unquote, like, looking out for her? Tavii then runs up on Dolly again. I ain't gonna lie, baby. She powered up. She mad about that chain for real now. I feel like now that round it gave, I'm fine by my chain. She already got the respect part out the way, with the first 3 rounds. It's now like, yeah, okay, now I'm fine by my chain. Like, give my chain back. Tavii ends up saying something to Natalie like, she either give my chain back or go home. One thing I can't stand is when they didn't try to tell Natalie how to run the show. Natalie, obviously, y'all, calm down. Get your point out. Natalie don't care nothing about y'all. If anything, she gave you that chain to make Dolly mad. It was a chess move. It's not checkers. Okay? She knew that Dolly would react this way. That's what she wanted. Natalie got her chain around her neck. Okay? Simple. She has her chain around her neck. She don't care nothing about it. This is a storyline to keep her show going, to keep her show successful. Why would y'all ever think that Natalie was gonna make Dolly go home because she gave you a chain? You didn't deserve a chain in the first place. That's number one. She knew what she was doing. She know Dolly is thirsty for a chain. So she gave you a chain being like, I want to see them fight. That was that. That was that. Y'all all up here will make her go home. Y'all are all the way in Africa. Be for real. And if anything, storylines were getting dry. That's why they brought Summer back. Not only that, Dolly has been fiending for camera time. So therefore, they're giving her what she's looking for. Camera time. And if she got to get it through you, Ivory, DTB, whoever, she's going to get that. Be for real and stop being slow. And stop calling Natalie to Natalie, like, do this, do that. Natalie know what she doing. Natalie not doing all of that. For what? For what? Then we got to rebuild another storyline. Like, no, she wants this one to play out. Cream and Summer fight was very random, and I didn't see it because they have these hippopotamus as security. So, baby, I don't know who won, who lost, but all I seen was windmills. Now, Rolly, she the house mother. She's the fairy godmother. So she ends up convincing Dolly to give the chain back. But I feel as though it wasn't because Rolly came over there or anything like that. I think it was more so the whole, I don't want you to get sent home. As soon as they hear somebody gonna get sent home, baby, they start acting right. Whatever production want them to do, they gonna do that. So it was those words of, okay, my job might be on the line. Let me hurry up and just get her this chain back. So Cole ends up going to her confessional. And she's like, we all standing behind that chain. Like, what y'all did was that was, little girl stuff. I agree with what she's saying very much because it is childish. It is stupid. But y'all wasn't standing for no chain. Like, be for real. Y'all wasn't saying that. Y'all wasn't going out y'all way about to fight her about no chain. So, cut the bull. Cut the record. Cut the beat. And to be honest, tavii, you really don't have no friends in the game. Not even Ivory. Like, Ivory switches up on you every other day. She's very in and out, cold, hot with you as well. So the fact that you went over there trying to be with Ivory, like Ivory really fooled with you like that. No, Ivory just don't care for Dolly like that. And, she just gave you some tips, but she's not your friend. Dolly gives Rolly the chain. Girl, I ain't even stunned the chain. Look at the room. Girl, clean up. Clean up. All I'm looking at is the junk in the bag. It's from hair products to food. Baby, clean up. Make the room look decent. Rican is really trying to get her camera time, and I know I told y'all, I did care about the face. I didn't care about either. Like, I was interested in them. But now watching it back, like, girl, go, please. Go sit down. I don't care. Like, you want some camera time. You worse than Summer. Like, we don't care. And I'm like, Rush, take her where she don't want to go. I don't even care for Rush. Like, Rush to me is kind of just there. They definitely won't call her back for another season. But I'm like, she doing the most. Take her where she don't want to go. And she like, well, I did want to heal first. You know what? You will be healing every season after this. Trust me, they're not calling you back. You will not be missed on the next season of Baddies. I promise you, you are not a staple. Nobody cares about you. You're not a fan fave. I did not have to go that hard on her. I'm for real. Like, Rushton is not going to be called back. Not at all. Kay she can't fight, but I definitely think they're going to call her back. But Rush, like, baby, I hope you enjoyed the experience while it lasted. Rush ends up taking Rican where she didn't want to go in the second round for real. She said, my hand is, I'm going to hit you with the hand that's messed up. Come on. Took her where she didn't want to go. And I'm not going to lie, I usually skip Summer's confessionals, but they definitely was needed back. She said, show me your baddest bitch. Now, this is where the corny part comes in for me, because to me, this was very like little girl antics. So, boom. They end up showing the video of Rush talking behind, their back, saying like, we're prettier than them. Number one, just in my opinion, as grown women, I'm prettier than her. Like, bitch, you grown as hell. Like, be for real. Who does that? Who says that? It's very childish. Very little girl of you. Number 2, y'all the little girls, lame high school drama, really middle school drama, elementary school. Cause why would y'all really pull that up and be like, oh my gosh, show them. Like she said that y'all were ugly. Y'all, like, bitch, really? For real? And Rolly told myself, no. The reason that you wanted them to see, the reason that you told them before is because you didn't want your ass whooped. No shit, Sherlock. We already knew that. She knew that. They knew that. We all collectively knew that. But regardless, I do feel like y'all lame for holding it and then expressing it, in a time where y'all feel like others really ain't care for her no way. It was lame. It was corny. I definitely feel as though she didn't have no business letting that come out of her mouth. But y'all so corny for bringing it up and being like, yeah, y'all need to beat her ass because she called y'all ugly. Like, that was lame to me. That was just super lame. And the pot calling the kettle black is Scotty, saying that she feels that they need to feel some type of way because a bitch called them ugly. Like, really? Really? This the same one who was getting beat up by her bestie, her big sister, not too long ago, and just now started standing on business about herself. Shut up. Elsie ends up calling out Cole. They get in the paint. They doing who's the better fighter, I guess, child, because neither one of them really could fight like that. But Elsie need to get her lick back because she sure slapped the glasses off your ass. So yeah, baby, you need to get in that field, and it's always lose. But regardless, yeah, that whole slap the glasses off you. You needed to retaliate and get that bitch. Get her. So they get in the field. As they're getting in the field, why did Kay jump in? Girl, this is Elsie. This is Elsie. Really? Anyways, so Fauna, because Lex was trying to break it up, Fauna jumps in. His legs, baby, Lex be fiending. Y'all know she be fiending. So she like, oh, come here, I need that. Like, don't put your hands on me. Because she really was just trying to break it up. My thing is with Lex, too. Lex can do what Ivory's doing. Like, help your girl out. Tell her, keep your head up. You are telling her to keep punching. But, like, Elsie be turning. It's like she get in the fight, then she be turning as they still fighting and be like, oops, my bad. Like, no, I don't want to fight no more. Like, she be running away from the fight as the fight is still occurring. As the person is still punching her in the head, she like, oh, my bad. I gotta get groceries out the car. Like, bitch, stay in the fight. What the hell? that she'll turn around. Oh, my husband's at the door. Oh, the doorbell ring. Oh my God, I forgot my phone in the other room. Hold on. Like, bitch, stay in the damn fight. Oh my God, I didn't mean you. I wasn't trying to fight you. My bad. Like, girl, why you gonna call the girl out to some LCK? Always retaliate. Retaliate that damn wig on your head. This bitch got a love pin in her damn head. Like, girl, it's so much more that we should be retaliating on. Okay, because Fauna wanted to jump in. Lex took her somewhere that she didn't want to go, and that's to the floor. To the floor. How low can you go? Boom. Can you go down low? Boom. All the way to the floor. Boom, boom, boom. No, Fauna, you got dropped. No, Fauna, you got dropped. It was no trip. One thing about Lex, she fight real sloppy, but she get in there. I'm talking about in it. She got up in there. Took you where you didn't want to go. To the floor. Boom. You will learn to stop hitting on her. She don't play. Like, and my thing is this, like, no shade. Fauna do not be keeping up with Lex. She do not be keeping up. And Fauna, I'm gonna have to call you out on your live because Lex do jump in for her friends. If anything, example A was last week. She had messed up Dolly eye. Dolly hit her. She hit her something with the eye, the patch, And Lex took that fade for Dolly. So that's not true. Even when it came to last season, when whatever happened in the club with Jayla, Lex did that for Dolly. So that's not true. That's not true. And no shade. She backed up and was punching you the whole time. And all that mop, that was really your only licks that you got on her, because I seen the internet slow it down. Thank you to the internet. Thank you, internet. Thank y'all. I seen the internet slow it down. Fauna never even hit Lex's face. Very much hitting air in that girl arms. Carla and Elsie win another round. Who cares? Let's get to the part that we care about. Fauna and Big Legs. They go again. Girl, Fauna still slipping. Whoop! But she ain't fall this time. I will give her that. But once again, baby, she took you where you didn't want to go. That technique is so sloppy, but it really works for Legs. I swear to y'all, backpack to the head. One thing Natalie gonna say is, we're going out, y'all. We're going out. I mean, backpack to your head. Backpack to your head. We're going out tonight, guys. Just to let you know. We're going out. Like, I swear on JD. The only time you're gonna see Natalie is in the scene is when they about to go out. Promise you. Promise. So Elsie ends up letting it be known she ain't going nowhere. Y'all on her turf. She's here to stay. Rolly has a lot to say in the confessional, and I just don't feel as though Big Brother has no room to speak on nobody and the looks that they are giving when she has barely gave us good looks. Okay, Rolly might hit us with a good look, a good Uno reverse every blue moon. Okay. She has no room to speak on not a look in sight. I rest my case. My plane has landed. Oh, y'all, I misspoke. The pen say lucky. Even worse. Not lucky. I thought it said love. It say lucky. Anyway, boom shakalaka child. Now, they end up being like, both of y'all is kind of boring for real. Y'all didn't stand up for y'all friend. So y'all need to fight. I mean, in the blink of an eye, Rush was over there hitting on Elsie. My thing is this. Rolly just was like, we'll see. Now she's saying, oh, yeah, Elsie ain't going nowhere. She ain't going home. Really? Anyway, y'all weren't gonna send them home no way. These are the girls that y'all got. It is what it is. Y'all just gonna have to deal with them for the season and make them do what they need to do. Diamond ends up calling Rush out because she like, you fake and, you phony because it took you not a minute to think about it and you went over there and fought her. My thing is this. Tavii, Rush, and Elsie are the outcasts. They have all turned on each other. So with them all kind of turning on each other, why am I still thinking about, fighting her? I owe her no loyalty. I owe her nothing. Me and her are not friends. And y'all really haven't known each other that long. They clicked up because they were the only girls who wasn't clicked up. They didn't have no friends. So they all clicked up, and joined together. Obviously, that was a bad move on all three of their parts. So, these are the consequences for just clicking up with randos and just anybody. But I don't think she wrong. I mean, mind you, she already knows she ain't really giving nothing this season. So she want to stay the whole season, try to redeem herself. I don't think anything is wrong with Russia doing that. Elsie, she knows she's not going to come back. So please. But I feel as though Rush is trying to fight for her spot to come back next season. She wants to stay. She really do want this. Not for real, but she do. In a extent. She do. But it's really not working out for her like that for real. She really has had bad luck since she fought Rolly, in my opinion. Fauna ends up calling out Big Lex saying, girl, you want to be my friend behind closed doors. You want to be my friend when the cameras go off. They had already let us know that Lex is like that. So I definitely believe her. They've always said when the cameras turn off, Lex, Summer, not Dolly. Dolly really, she is who she is on and off the camera. But Summer and Lex, when the camera come off, it's like, girl, hey, what's up, girl? Y'all want to smoke? They don't be trying to do all that. I definitely agree with Big Legs. I definitely do. Scotty do be playing both sides, and Scotty do be being messy. She do be being messy. And again, Natalie did call her ugly, and she was the same one in one of these episodes crying, saying that she wanted to be back cool. So yeah, call her out. Call her out. A call out. A call out. Call her out. And my thing is this, you already know Lex don't really care for you like that. She'll try to fight you at any given moment. So you should just kept your opinion to yourself. Marissa and Summer get that, girl. I think Marissa hit Summer one good time. The rest of them punches was flying over the bunny. And they just go, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, what? Oh, yeah, yeah, what? Oh, yeah, yeah, what, babes? She was doing the Superman over the bunny. Like, girl. Fauna and Big Lex are arguing back and forth. Big Lex ends up saying that Fauna look a mess. You look a mess. Scotty jumps in and saying she looks beautiful. And that's why she tag teaming back again in your ass, because you don't know how to mind your business. You really jumping into her stuff. She just warned you and told you, back up. We had a conversation. Stay out of my business. You jumped in it, but then you tell me something. Don't put me in it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Now you making it to do with you. Who I'm just so happy that I am not hearing from in these confessionals is Choco. I'm just so happy Choco shut up and minded her business, because y'all know she be thirsty for the camera too. Now they turned up, oh, we outside tonight. That junk was funny because they didn't even pay attention that they was even fine like that. They like, we outside. That was hilarious to me. So Tavii sneaks Dolly. This is my thing right here before we move on. Whoever was in the room while she was doing these confessionals, y'all is low down and dirty. Because when I say the lashes are going against her, they are going against her. I know somebody. It has to be like a little crew of y'all in them confessionals, because there's no way y'all see the girl lashes are leaning, trying to get off, and don't none of y'all be like, hey, let's get some lash glue real quick because her lashes is coming off. Like, come on now. And then as y'all zooming in, y'all keep zooming in. Y'all is wrong for that. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. Y'all need to be fired ASAP. But Tavii ends up, sneaking Dolly, whatever. Boom, they fight. She ends up saying in her confessional, yeah, Lex, Summer, neither one of them jumped in because they knew. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, babes. Somebody ain't gave her some tips. Now all of a sudden she feeling like she Wolverine. Girl, don't nobody know nothing when it come to you. Just vibe. Now the girls are on the way to the club, and I agree with Summer. I mean, the girl was fine for her spot, just like Elsie was fine for hers. My thing is with Rolly pick and choose, because you had nothing to say when Elsie was fine Cole. You had nothing. And it's now Elsie K. She gets no props for me finding Elsie K. But you the same one who wanted Elsie K to jump in when it came to Tavii. So she pick and choose, when it comes to anything, in my opinion. But she really just don't care for Rush, which your reasoning is neither here nor there. I just don't think that she personally cared for Rush like that, in my opinion. Like, just going off, the show, she just don't really have a real reason to not care for the girl. She just picking at that girl in particular. I definitely want Elsie to retire this synthetic wig. The fact that she got a little bit of her natural hair out and the synthetic is synthetic. And listen, baby. And why they not telling you that? They need to tell you that. You need to get in Dolly's beauty shop today and not tomorrow. And I agree with Cole, because how hard she smacked Elsie. She smacked the glasses was hanging on for dear life on that synthetic wig. Yeah, she should have smacked her right then, especially because the smack was so disrespectful. I'm not going to lie to you. The smack was so disrespectful that, yeah, like, she should have got that right then and there. I'm not going to lie to you. That's, like, it'll be different. No, I really don't have no example. But the smack was so hard that I do feel as though Elsie should have got her right then and there. The rules should have been off. Like, yeah, Tavi getting in the paint, but like you move real quick because she did smack you hard. Like you should have got that then. It shouldn't have been a couple days later. Like, no, you should have got that day. Rolly then ends up saying, you know, what I just said, the fact of Elsie, Tavi, and Rush was the last girl. So it was kind of like they was able to turn on each other quick because it was never built off genuinely having each other back. It was given like we were the last ones to get picked on a team. So we just became a team, you know, and they didn't grow together. It was more like everybody kind of went off the back of Elsie's storyline. I will say that Tavi nor Rush really built their own storylines. They went off of Elsie's and tried to build off of that. So yeah, it wasn't hard for them to fight. But once again, this was Elsie's moment to call out Rolly and be like, so if you understand the dynamic, why were you then calling me out for not having Tavi's back? Because you were the main one super duper vocal about me not having Tavi back. But you see that we all just band together because we didn't have nobody else and we wanted to be, you know, in a clique. Why would you then be giving me a hard time when you knew I really wasn't cool with them girls like that? So the girls finally get to the club, and Coach Ivory said that she is clocked out for the night of being a coach. She want to turn up. She want to have a good time with all the girls because, as y'all know, when they go out, it's supposed to be sisterhood. They're supposed to all have a good time with each other. You know, they co-workers. So it's like this is a Christmas party for them. Boom. So Ivory turning up, she lives, she off it. You know what I'm saying? She on that, need that. Like she drunk as ever. So she grabs Summer by the neck. Summer playfully grabs her hand like, shoo, get off me, bitch. You know, we lady. Back your ass up. So she didn't like do it to Dolly. Same hand, like, give me that neck. Dolly said, now bitch, if you don't back up off me, I ain't playing. I don't want to dance. Back up. So Dolly, you know, like immediately remove her. She don't even get her hand fully on her neck. Dolly like, move. I said move. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You was just coaching somebody trying to help them fight me. Like, get away from me. So Ivory, I guess, was like, you know, girl, ain't nobody stunning you. She was like, ain't nobody stunning you. Moved her back. And I'm guessing, you know, Dolly was just on timing as far as like, this is my thought process. Dolly had the girl chain. The chain situation backfired on her. She had to keep fighting this girl. You gave this girl like a heads up on how to fight me. So the girl kind of like, you know, just keep hitting me. Like out the blue, she keeps sneaking me and everything because you gave her a one up on me. Now they saying that I might get kicked out the house. I might have to go home and everything. Like, you somewhere to put my job on the line. So don't come up to me while we in the club litty and think I'm finna be lit with you. If you don't back up. Back up. Sweat on GD, back up, you know? So I definitely understand where Dolly is coming from. And she was frustrated with Ivory because it was like, we just made up. We just made up not too long ago. And now you coaching somebody on how to fight me. Girl, back up. And you know, the hit came from the passion of like, me and you used to be cool. Like, I kept sparing you. Like, we just got back cool. We just got on speaking terms where, you know, we can be in each other's room and stuff. And you gonna sit up here and coach somebody on how to fight me. Like, you put my job on the line. And girl, you want to sit up here and choke me? Girl, you don't move. So I understand where Dolly is coming from. It's still funny. Dolly said, it's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's DTV. Boom! When I say the WWE SmackDown was in the building, Diamond climbed on the little pole thing at the club, told Dolly, I got it. Bow! Elbow time. Get her. Girl, when I tell you, now, I didn't see that coming. That took me OUT out because the elbow was crazy. The elbow is crazy. Like, when she fell back, I said, what is she doing? Like, that's a friend right there. Like, that's a real friend. And I'm going to just, let me say this. So they get outside. Cole Kay, they all, what we doing? What we doing? What we on? What we on? Same ones who flew on that bus. And shut up, please, girl. Just she'll come out better with Diamond and Pretty P on her side than y'all. So now, girl, Ivory ends up going off on Diamond and Pretty P. She started punching them. Now listen, I just WWE SmackDown elbowed this broad for you, and you punching me. I don't know how they had any type of patience with Ivory, because I would have had to tell her friend, get it together real quick. Like, I would have waited on her to calm down just a little bit, because Ivory was punching the dog out of them, and these were people that really was helping you. Kay and Cole was not helping at all, as they shouldn't. No shade, as they shouldn't. But I do feel as though, why is you hitting Diamond them? But Ivory really can't be mad at nobody but herself. What did you think was gonna happen, baby? You thought that girl was finna keep letting you play in her face? Ain't nobody finna keep letting you play in their face like that. Like, I don't blame Dolly for what she did, because you was playing both sides. Like, no, my job could be in jeopardy. Like, girl, don't come in my face trying to dance with me. You better back up. Back up. I understand. I get it. I understand. I understand. And honestly, too, I think Dolly clocked Ivory in the club because, again, her job on the line. She like, you know what? I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna hit Ivory. Like, that was good stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, if your job on the line, you might as well hit the person who made it on the line. So Ivory lets us know, when they finally get her on the bus, they like, oh my God, I'm gonna give you what you want. I love it. Yes, give me what I want. Get her. Fight. So everybody is going over what just happened. I love a good replay with your homegirls. Like, yeah, because she did it like this. And I was like, back up, pew, pow, got up in there. So Ivory is 38 high. She like, on my baby, on my soul, on the homies, I'm on that, need that. Oh, please, have the cameras ready, because a show I'm about to give. Oh, yes, I'm ready. Thank you. I've been waiting. I'm like, me too. Finally, do some work. Damn, the house must have been an hour away, because we needed a nap. Oh, we're getting there as fast as we can, you guys. The house must be far. Y'all know I hate when Natalie plays stupid. I really do. It irritates me so much when she do that. So they get to the house. She over here, we're banned. Lying. She loves to lie. I hate liars. Like, what you over here lying for? Very much so. You're always lying. Mind you, I see security had to get him a little puffy before they get out. I said, right, period. I know they ain't got on y'all nerves. Like, I know they gonna pay y'all well, but they gonna stress y'all out for the money that y'all get. So she ends up getting off the bus. She like, we're banned. No, don't play with me. Don't get off the bus. Ivory like, you should never let her hit me. First of all, no, Ivory. You shouldn't have went over there thinking that she was finna kumbaya with you. So no, that's your fault. So here go Natalie. Who hit you? Please go watch it back. If we go back to the club scene, Natalie stops dancing and clearly sees them getting into the altercation. Why would you sit up here and be like, who? You were on, not only was she on the stage, she was right there behind Dolly. She seen the altercation happen. Why are you sitting up here playing like you didn't see the altercation happen when you seen the altercation happen? That is so annoying to me as a viewer, because Natalie will come on there, who, what, and be right there as the altercation is going on. Ivory get off the bus. Dolly is already outside. They get that. It definitely seems as though they go blow for blow. Next episode, you even see them hit the concrete. I said, girl, this gonna be a good one. It's giving street fight. Love it. Boom, they show us the next episode, and it's giving Pretty P versus Summer. And then, Ivory versus Dolly. So can't wait to see it. Get in the field. I definitely feel as though Ivory and Pretty P have been taking a back seat to a lot of stuff. So show us why y'all need to come back next season. No shade. Show us why y'all need to be here. Get in the field, do your thing, and run y'all ones. This episode was amazing to me. I love this episode. Down. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on your post notification. All right. Let's eat. All right. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.